guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'm going to be doing my 10th sketchbook tour. I recently put a poll on my YouTube channel, like up on the community tab, and it was actually like 70% sketchbook tour. So I'm going to be doing the sketchbook tour. So this first drawing I did in the first page of my sketchbook, I totally forget what TV show she was from, but I do know that her name is Jiro, and I did use like some Posca paint pens, and I did pretty sure I think I used Tombow markers to do her too. And here's where I sketched out the three drawings for the paint, watercolor, and markers. And I did it on the two wrong sketchbooks, so I just did this drawing with like all alcohol markers. So this is just a Tombow pen drawing, and I actually really like it, but I've actually had this sketchbook for a very long time, since like June 9th, or a little bit back. And here I actually did this like white horse in a field for one of my mom's friends, and I actually later on decided to put it on a canvas, so I just left this in my sketchbook and just kept it, and I did the one for my mom's friend in the canvas. So at the beginning of the sketchbook, I just could not figure out what I wanted to draw, so I just kept doing a bunch of Tombow pen sketches, or drawings, and here I did some more Tombow pen drawings. I do like them, but I do prefer to do like more finished drawings with color. And here I did more Tombow pen sketches, or drawings, whatever you want to call it, because I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to draw. That is actually one of my favorite Tombow pen drawings, with the blue, and then I drew Soul from Warrior Cats. He was actually the villain in the Warrior Cats books right now, so I decided to draw him. So this is a character sheet of my OC Red Heart. I actually haven't spoken about her in a long time, but if you guys would like to see more about my OCs, please just tell me. I would love to hear what you guys would want to see. And then I drew a blank page. Well, no, I didn't draw on the blank page. Then there's a butterfly eye, and I actually drew two of Mofubun Art's characters. I drew Snow and Kiba. Might butcher his name, sorry if I just did. But I actually really like how they turned out. I think Mofu pronounces his name Kiba, but I am not sure. And then this drawing right here with the clouds and the sunflowers, I was actually going to do it for a gouache review, and then I lost all of the footage because my phone was totally not wanting to cooperate or anything. This was also a part of the gouache review, a blending test. I blended dark and light colors. And then here, this was for an art contest. I think this was for Mirror Doodle's art contest. I'm not sure, because I did not put the hashtag there. And here I did just a bunch of random drawings, but I would have to say my favorite was the black and white one, because I tried to shade with only black and white, and I actually didn't use any line art. And on this page, I just did like two drawings of my OC Feral. Here I just decided to draw like the hair with a half and half hair, because I seen it on like a photo or something, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to do. And then here I was just trying out a bunch of different colors of blue and seeing how I could incorporate them into like a cohesive drawing. And at the boy at the top right, I was actually trying out a new design for my OC Feral, and then I actually drew like a mermaid scale eye, and then tried to do like the ball that you shade one side and stuff. And I did this drawing for Jellies Forgot Archon. I actually really like how this drawing turned out and the shading of the hair and everything. But I actually really did like that one. And on the drawing to the right, I was actually trying to do like the transparent sleeves. And then the boy at the bottom, I think it might have been, I don't know if it was I don't think it was mermaid. I'm not sure, but I was just trying out mermaid designs. And then here I decided I wanted to do like a painting, so I did like the window painting where it was like overgrowing on the house. And I did actually texture the wood, you really just can't see it that well and stuff. And then I just did like a crying eye at the bottom, just to try out different emotions. So at this time I just couldn't figure out what to draw, so I was getting inspiration from her. She draws in the duck in the corner. I've seen her drawing a lot of ducks. And then I drew the cat for Weirdly Arts contest. Then here I drew a bunch of eyes, and the brown one actually reminds me of the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Now I was just trying out it with a bunch of different colors. So on the next page I actually did a pink eye, because I was just trying to do a bunch of different colors and do a variety and see how well I could blend them and do the eyes. But I would have to say the other page of eyes is my favorite. So this girl right here was inspired by like a beach day where you would like go on the beach and that's what she would wear to the beach. I think I was watching a Hershey Draws video. I don't know if it was a sketchbook tour or a drawing, but I seen her drawing this and I thought, hey, I'd like to try that out in my style. And I'm not sure if it's one of her OCs or not. So I decided I wanted to draw some of my favorite art YouTubers, and I just did 4 of my favorite art YouTubers. I of course have more than 4, but I just decided to do 4. And I did Minty Sketchbook, Mofu Bun's Art, Caramelized Bee, and Sage's Sketchbook. I would have to say Sage's Sketchbook was one of the funnest ones because of like how difficult the background was to do with markers. And then Mofu Bun's kind of looks a little creepy on the back side of the drawing. And this page is where my little sister decided to draw on. So I decided to draw a comic on our to-do list of things we had to clean and do that day. It was like my mom's to-do list, I think, or just like our to-do list in general. And I decided to do a full-on comic on it, like a little comic strip. So then I decided to transfer it over to my sketchbook. So this deck was actually supposed to be more white than gray, but then the gray kind of just took over the little duck, so now it kind of just looks a little splotchy. And here I entered Mad Cat's Corners art contest. I'm pretty sure it was the 3 emoji challenge, but like in an art contest. It was blue butterfly, pink flower, and mushroom, I believe. And at the time of posting this, I think her contest will be open for like 5 more days maybe. So if you guys are interested, I would go and like enter that. And on this page, I actually did my redrawing old art video. And I actually really love this spread because I think it just looks like complete and just full and filled up and just really pretty. But then some bleeding happened there. It's like water got on it or something. Then here I just did like a Tombow pen sketch and nothing really much on that page. And I filmed this video on my Stationery Pals video. And I actually did the drawing to the left. I was actually inspired by Minty's sketchbook in her style. And then I just did that face like a few weeks ago. And then here was in the Stationery Pals video also. I just wrote down all of the supplies and their names. And here on these 3 pages, I gave myself 30 seconds and tried to do like a pose and seeing how good I could do it. And if you didn't know what I mean on my community tab when I said how to draw the female body, this is what I meant, but in like more refined. These were actually pretty fun because I could do them super quickly and just like, and then this is what I meant because I like tried to make it like a full-on pose with like blocked it out and everything. And then here I just did like some pretty little like, I don't know what you really call them, I just like put some sayings over top of them and just like checkered and wavy. I would have to say this is my favorite page because I actually drew some hands. And I actually did it look, I was like super excited, I actually did this and made it look really good. So this was the first time I ever did it, so I got the fan brush and I got some black paint and I made some trees. And I was like, I didn't even use a tutorial for that. And then this last page was actually my live stream, where I finished the drawing on both live streams. And then on the left, I did a diagram of the human eye. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video when I post. And if you guys want more live streams, let me know and I would be happy to chat with you guys and do a draw with me.